Welcome to another edition of In My Humble, a show where two gentlemen discuss all things sport and what is just our humble opinion. I'm your host, Damian Banks. On today's edition, we cover the regular season finales for our three Triangle ACC football teams. Head coach David Cutcliffe and the Duke Blue Devils hosted Wake Forest University at Wallace Wade Stadium for Senior Day. Meanwhile, in Chapel Hill, Larry Fedora and his UNC Tar Heels had their annual rivalry game with the North Carolina State Wolfpack at Kenan Stadium. Also, we'll cover the North Carolina Central men's basketball team, coached by Lavelle Moulton, as they take on Johnson & Wales in Charlotte, North Carolina. And lastly, we have three special guests in the studio. Three members of the 2014 Hillside High School football team, quarterback Nas Ford Ferguson, running back Quaz Brennan, and wide receiver Ray Green. You guys get yourselves something to drink, maybe something to eat, and we'll be right back after this commercial break.
One voice,
One vision.
One movement.
one network.
We are one.
Welcome back to the show. We start with our three Triangle ACC football teams as they finished off their regular seasons. Duke played Wake Forest at Wallace Wade Stadium. It was Senior Day in Durham, North Carolina, and head coach David Cutcliffe had senior quarterback Anthony Boone calling the signals, senior wide receiver Jamison Crowder catching the passes. Now, the week prior, Duke lost 45-20 to their rival UNC at Wallace Wade Stadium, knocking them out of a potential ACC championship playoff game. Now, Duke wanted to redeem themselves, and ladies and gentlemen, they did just that. Boone passed for 275 yards and a touchdown. Jamison Crowder caught 8 passes for 102 yards and a touchdown, and a 42-21 Blue Devil victory. With that win, Duke improves to 9-3 on the season, and they will await their bowl game. They have a potential for a 10-win season, their second one in as many years. Salute head coach David Cutcliffe and the Duke Blue Devil football team. Now, over in Chapel Hill, head coach Larry Fedora, he was on a 2-game winning streak coming into this game versus North Carolina State. It was Senior Day in Chapel Hill as well. It was a rude awakening in Chapel Hill. The Wolfpack came out ready to play. Quarterback Jacoby Brissett torched UNC on the ground for 167 yards rushing and a touchdown. He also threw 3 touchdown passes, 2 to tight end Tyler Purvis and 1 to tight end David Greenwich. Throw in 161 yards rushing and a touchdown from running back Shadrack Thornton, and that equates to a 35-7 Wolfpack victory, shutting UNC out. For the most part, UNC scored late, a meaningless touchdown late in the game, in that 35-7 victory. Now, with that win, NC State improves to 7-5 on the season. UNC falls to 6-6. Those teams are both bowl bound. We will await their future bowls, and we'll let you guys know about that on a later show.
Bull City Legacy, coming to you one of the biggest collaborations in Durham history, sports and entertainment, your local pro sports team. You don't want to miss this season. Come out this November and the rest of the year. Support your local athletes and entertainers this year. We'll see you there. Bull City Legacy, baby.
I am Sports by Damian. Tune in to In My Humble, a show where two gentlemen discuss all things sport and what is just our humble opinion.
My name is David Moore. I'm the owner of One Hit Promotions. We have another exciting event coming up on January 31st at the downtown Durham Armory called the Fist of Fury. We have Antoine Austin and Demetrius who will be fighting at the Durham Armory. Doors open up at 6. Don't miss it. This is going to be incredible. Get your tickets now. It will be a sellout.
Bull City, born and raised. We are one. Sports, entertainment, everything. It's all about the city. Puff TV. And the takeover is real. You know how we do.
Welcome back to the show. In our next segment, we cover head coach Lavelle Moulton and his North Carolina Central men's Eagles basketball team. Now, the Eagles were playing just their second home game of the season on last Tuesday night, and Sports by Damian was in the building. They took on Johnson & Wales University out of Charlotte, North Carolina. Now, the first half was dominated by North Carolina Central. Seniors Anthony McDonald and Jordan Parks combined for 30 of the Eagles' 42 points, and they held a 42-19 advantage at the half. The second half was more of the same. McDonald finished 8 for 12 from the three-point line and finished with a game-high 26 points. Jordan Parks had 20 points and 7 rebounds with several thunderous dunks. Chip in 15 points and 7 rebounds from junior Dante Holmes, and the Eagles came away with a 101-38 victory. Head coach Lavelle Moten and the North Carolina Central Eagles, we salute you. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
One voice,
One vision.
One movement.
one network.
We are one.
Welcome back to the show. We have 3 special guests in studio with us today. We're sitting with 3 members of the 2014 Hillside High School football team. Quarterback Nas Ford Ferguson, running back Quaz Brannon, and wide receiver Ray Green. Guys, thanks for joining us today. Now, the 2014 season started off kind of slow for Hillside High School, had a very tough schedule, but you guys picked it up during the season, ran through the Pac-6 and made the playoffs. Now, Nas, you being the leader of the team and the quarterback, how did you feel this 2014 season went for you guys?
I feel it went well. I just feel like it didn't end like we really wanted it to. I mean, we worked so hard. We had a bad start. We all came together as a family in the middle of the season, just expected a championship at the end, but things just didn't work out like we planned.
Now, like you said before, you guys had a brutal stretch to start the season off, played a lot of tough games, but you guys worked through it as a family, as a team, and you persevered, and you ended up having a really good season. Now, Quaz, you at running back, you know, you're looked at as as Nas said earlier, big back. I looked at you as a powerful runner, hard to bring down, hard to tackle. You know, tell the people a little bit about your running style and, you know, how you helped the team this season.
Well, that's a good question, but I feel that, you know, as a running back, I try my best to get in the end zone, and that's either running through somebody or running past somebody. So my style isn't just, you know, just go truck that man over there.
Right.
You know, it's just try my best to get in the end zone to help my team out.
Yes, sir. Now, the guy sitting behind me, Ray Green, I went to a couple practices early in the season. He was kind of sidelined by a hamstring injury, got off to a slow start. But let me tell you guys, he's very explosive. Now, Ray, you being a wide receiver, you're looked upon to make big plays for the offense, explosive plays down the field. Let the people know, you know, a little bit about your style playing wide receiver and what you did to help the team this season.
Well, you know, I try my best to get open and, you know, catch the ball. And I felt like I helped the team by, you know, with the deep passes and to get quicker down the field. So that's pretty much it.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, these guys are members of the Hillside High School football team coached by Antonio King. Now, if I understand this correctly, you guys never lost a Pac-6 conference game while you were in high school. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now, the Pac-6 consists of a lot of great teams. How did you guys manage to pull that feat off? Nas, I'll let you go first since, you know, you named after my favorite rapper and all that.
I just feel like the Pac-6, they work hard. They have a talented group of kids. I mean, Jordan, Person, East Chapel Hill, Northern, all them teams around Durham and just all around other places. I mean, a talented group. They just, I guess we just came in and beat them, I guess. I mean,
Now you guys started off slow this season, like I said before, but you made a playoff run. Ended up going to Fayetteville 71st in the second round and knocking off, you know, Fayetteville 71st. Now, Ray, how did you guys go down there and knock off a team in their home field that was undefeated prior to you guys playing them?
Well, we knew that it was going to be, they was going to give us some competition. So, you know, all that we prepped hard because we knew that they was going to give us a good look. So, you know, we went down there, we executed, and, you know, that's pretty much it.
Now, like I said before, you guys, I went to a couple practices early in the season, watched you guys practice. You were preparing for your first game against New Bern. Now, you guys ended up playing New Bern again the third round in the playoffs. Now, New Bern shut you guys out 12-0 first game of the season, but you guys are completely different towards the end of the season playing great football. Unfortunately, the game didn't go as you planned, fell at New Bern in a close game. Now, Quaz, how did you feel going down to New Bern? Did you guys felt like you matched up equally with New Bern and you had a chance to win that game?
I felt very disappointed because we missed opportunities ourselves. We beat ourselves in that game. You can go back to the game. We had drop pass for a touchdown that could have sealed the game. We had pass interference call on us when our man tripped. That was false calling by the refs. But, you know, at the end of the day, life moves on. But, you know, it kind of haunts me because I feel that that game was ours. I mean,
Feel like you left, it's some unfinished business, like you guys left, you know, with a sour taste in your mouth.
Yes,
We
sir.
definitely felt.
Now, you three guys are great players, so fortunately for you, you're going to be playing at the next level. And, you know, I hope to, you know, follow you guys in the future to wherever colleges you choose. Now, for me, I'm a college graduate, and getting an education is very important to me and my family. So I know you guys haven't decided on a school yet, but what are you looking for as far as majors, and what do you want to do after football?
Well, me personally, I want to major in either criminal justice or English, because I want to be in law school and get my degree in sports law, so I can own my own sports agent company one day. So,
for me, I want to either do engineering or astronomy. I know that's a weird.
Wow, astronomy. Okay.
I'm also like Nas. I want to go to school for criminal justice. You know, like I want to be like a part of the police force and work my way up to like the feds, you know, the FBI, or you know, a detective. Like, as a kid, I always loved doing that. You know, that's why I watch shows like First 48, Cops. That's just me. Like as a kid, I always loved watching that.
Now, that just touched my heart. I was a criminal justice major in college myself, man. So kudos to you guys for picking a great major. Criminal justice is a great major. So with that being said, I'd like to thank you guys for joining us today, man. Much success in the future to you, Nas, you, Quaz, and you, Ray. Can you guys do me a favor? America, the world, we're not gang members, but we are from Durham, North Carolina, and we rep that Bull City. So we're going to go ahead and throw those Bulls up.
Hey,
know us.
Thank you guys for joining us.
All right, Nas Fort Ferguson, quarterback,
Quaz Brennan, running back,
Ray Green, wide receiver,
and you're watching.
in my humble.
with Sports by Daniel.
Welcome back to the show. Again, thank those three guys for joining us in the studio. Nas Fort Ferguson, Quaz Brannon, and wide receiver Ray Green. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been another fabulous episode of In My Humble. As always, man, leave your comments in the section below. Now, we're going to start something new before I get out of here. I'm going to leave you with the quote of the day because I've been requested to do such. This is Sports by Damien quote of the day. You cannot live out your dreams if you're still asleep. We'll see you next time.